Hey guys, this is Anna with Anna Travels. As you know, I had a baby and I have not been traveling, so I figured I would just vlog. I mean, it's my channel. I mean, it's a traveling through my next journey, and I just have like a lot to talk about. This feels awkward. I guess like travel content is a little bit easier than like lifestyle vlogging, but I just wanted to vlog. So this is definitely different than my normal vlogs. I still haven't really sat down and edited any of my previous vlogs, but I will, and I will get back into travel vlogging. We actually have a trip planned in September, and also October. We have two trips. One we might take the baby, the other we might not take the baby. I mean, we'll take the baby, but she'll not be in the vlog because she'll be hopefully at someone's house, babysitter's house. Yeah, so, you know, in my head this morning I had a whole plan, but I'm just gonna go through the day and just talk about a few things. So I need to leave the house. There is a bacon sale at Mezzick's Farmers Market. Mezzick's is pretty cool. I really like Mezzick's. They have local like produce, and every once in a while they do these bacon sales. I always miss it. And you get 10 pounds of bacon for like 50 bucks, which is a good deal because it's good bacon. It's not like the cheap stuff. So that is my first stop. Actually, my first stop is coffee. So I'm gonna go get coffee and we'll just talk a little bit about whatever I want to talk about in this vlog. It's kind of exciting because the baby is almost ready to come home. The doctor said 1 to 2 more weeks, and so it's kind of like I'm excited, I'm nervous, you know, like I'm ready for her to be home. I'm ready not to drive all the way to Fredericksburg every freaking time we want to go see her. I'm also ready for like, I think like the biggest struggle for me is that I'm an introvert most of the time. I am an introvert, and you know, and all the NICU nurses have been so kind and so nice, but it's just a lot. Like, you go down there and like, you know, they give you your space though, like to like bond with your baby, but it's also a lot of talking, and it's like, I think I know like this isn't possible because it's the NICU. I think if I had to just deal with like 1 or 2 nurses every time I would go, I think I would be better, but it's like every time I have to kind of get used to a new NICU nurse, and then I have to kind of like learn who that person is, and they don't know me, and so they're like, you know, they check. But it's just like, there are a few of the NICU nurses I really do like. I mean, everybody's been good, so it's not like there's been any mean people. But there's just some NICU nurses that I've like, you know, like it's like any, like when you meet any new person, there's some people that you really connect with, and then there's some people that are nice, but you know, you don't really connect with them. So I don't know. It's been tough because then it's like I get that kick of what is that happy brain chemical in your head that you get like when you're bonding with like is it oxy? I forgot what it is. Let me know in the comments what that drug is, or I'll Google it later. It's like I get all those endorphins in my brain, and then I go home, and then I kind of have a little bit of a crash. Now, when I first came from the hospital, it was a really bad crash. And now that my dog is home, my dog has kind of been, I get home and he's there, and I get that same you get the same endorphins in your brain when it's like an animal that you love. So, because I haven't been riding horses, I actually have not been to the farm since before our vacation. So besides, I had a horse show yesterday, and it was nice because, you know, my trainer was there, and a lot of the people that I really like, you know, I mean, not to say that I don't like anybody, but like, I don't know, getting back into like the normality of like things that I used to do, because I have been pretty much at the hospital or at home. We really haven't done too much. I mean, I went to go see Doctor Strange, and then, that's like been like the only thing besides eating out we've done since we've had the baby. Like, we haven't done anything else. Like, we went out for my birthday. That was cool. But yeah, like, besides eating out and Doctor Strange, that's like the only thing we've done besides baby and home. And so going to the horse show was good for I think just good for me. But I haven't actually been to the farm where I ride at since, like this third week of April, because the last week of April we went on vacation, and then I was feeling kind of shitty when we got back from Disney, and then I got busy with work, and then I had the baby. So I'm excited. She's almost there. She's eating well. She's doing everything she needs to do. They try to take her off oxygen, and she hasn't done really well. So they put her back on oxygen, and they're kind of just slowly seeing what she tells them she's ready. So I found a doctor. I found a pediatrician. Talking about like doctors and pediatricians, and like, I started reading some of the books that I had got when I was pregnant, and I think I was like just slowly like in denial that I was pregnant, so I didn't read them. And now that I'm like reading them, like it's like hindsight's 50-50. I think I wish I'd done a few things a little bit differently, like fire my first gynecologist a lot earlier, especially because of all of the issues that I had during my pregnancy. I think if we had just had a simple conversation of, this is what a fibroid is. Like, they told me what it was, but they didn't tell me like anything else, like how to manage them, and like then after I was in the ER, they never called me back to have a follow-up. They were like, oh, we will call you back, and they never did. And so, and then the second gynecologist and obstetrician office, like, they were a lot better, but it was just, by the time I switched doctors, I just didn't have enough time to really establish a rapport with them. But they took care of me. So, like, the 2 visits, I had two normal visits. One visit where I had the UTI, and that doctor, like, in just 15 minutes gave me so much more information about fibroids. And he was like, I want you to schedule, then I want you to come back so we can talk more about, because at that time I was entering 3rd trimester. And he was like, flat out was like, most women with fibroids deliver early. And, didn't think 2 weeks later I would be delivering early, but, it is what it is. So it's just like listening to, like, reading. I use audiobooks mostly because I drive a lot. But I picked up a few regular books. So listening and reading these books, like, I'm like, man, if I ever have another kid, like, if we decide to have a second kid, I would do everything differently, most things differently. Like, I took care of myself as much. Like, I think I should have eaten better. But anyways, like, she's healthy. I just wish I just knew more about the fibroids and what they were and how they would affect my pregnancy. And, and just listening to, like, some of these, like this one book, like, just listening to it, it's just like, oh man, like, modern medicine, like, is good, but then some of these doctors just aren't as good, it's hit or miss. So I hope her pediatrician is awesome. I liked the receptionist when I scheduled the appointment. She seemed very sweet and very, like, just, like, on top of things. And so so that's scheduled. And so next stop, Mezix. got fresh vegetables, so I wonder if... Oh, they have garlic scapes. I need green peppers and zucchini. They have a lot of home decor, especially if you're all about the farm life, which we will eventually if we can ever find property we can afford. They're having a Father's Day special, $50 for 10 pounds of bacon. That is the goal. They have tons of meats. Oh, they have yak meat. I've never had yak. I have so much New York strips in the freezer, courtesy of my mom, that I don't need meat right now. But I have some sausages. Might get some sausages or brats. Maybe some brats. That's our bacon. 10 pounds of it. So I got a few other, I got a sandwich of theirs. They make really good sandwiches. I'm not sitting outside because all the seats got taken up. But I love Mezek's. It's always such a happy place. Good food. The employees are always nice. I've been in like a mango craze, so I got the mango lemonade. Shoot, I should have checked. Oh, there's certain sugars I can't have, like the artificial sugars always give me headaches. So I'll give this a try, and I got their club sandwich, which I love their sandwiches here. They also have these things called corn dog nuggets, and basically they're just like mini corn dogs, and they're so awesome too, but I've been trying to eat a lot better, actually because of all the breastfeeding, and I've been eating a lot better. I've actually down to my weight before I was pregnant. I mean, it was still overweight, but I will now be on my next goal of what I wanted to do before I found out I was pregnant. I was trying to lose at least 30 pounds. So yes, so before I went on the Virgin Voyages, well, when we got off the cruise, I was like 249, which is a lot. My goal is to lose at least 30. I mean, my first goal is to lose 20 pounds. So, and then after that, I want to be back in my size 12. So like, that's really, like, I have no delusions of grandeur of being back when I was in my high school, you know, size, I don't know how, I guess I was size 6 or size 8 in high school. I'm not that delusional. But if I can at least be back in my size 12s or 10s would be even better. That's my goal. So I'm gonna eat lunch, and then I'm gonna go home, and yeah, I think this will be the end of the vlog. I don't know, I'm excited that she'll come home. I'll probably do, like, because a lot of people have been asking me about my birth and stuff like that, and like the birth story, so I might actually devote a vlog, I can't talk today, a vlog just devoted to that. But I will get into travel vlogs. It's just been a little hectic. My job has been really hectic. I think when I'm actually, my job is letting me not take maternity leave until the baby gets home. I actually requested that, and they actually agreed. So yeah, so when I have maternity leave, I might be able to do more sit down, talk down vlogs, and actually, I don't know, we'll see. Anyways, like and subscribe. I know, like, I'm a little bit chaotic right now. I think I just need to eat and then head on home. But I'll see you guys later. Like and subscribe.